the precise measurement do not exist, but the photogrammetry can give us the best quality of data. And also historically, also in the past, they were recognized as the only possible techniques to survey cultural heritage sites. There were some tentatives in the past with laser scanning to substitute photogrammetry, but at the end, photogrammetry won. And so we continue to talk about photogrammetry as the best techniques for architectural and cultural heritage in general objects. There are many of them. The terrestrial laser scanning that started at the end of last century. Now we have structured light laser scanning that actually are based on a photogrammetric principle. So it's again photogrammetry, but it's a different technology. And now there are this land system. I mean, the autonomous people that autonomous instrument that by putting together images and point clouds, so laser scanning and photogrammetry, can allow us to obtain the same data. That are just the starting point, not a real 3D model, are just point clouds from where we start to build up the real 3D models. That is the one that can be supported by BIM, by digital twins, or 3D model in general. The main role of CIPA is to diffuse, to study all the techniques that can give some benefit for the documentation of cultural heritage. And the documentation is the set of data that each expert needs to be able to make conservation action, enhancement action, management action, and all kinds of action on cultural heritage. And also remember of no more existing objects due to the war, due to the natural earthquakes, fires. There are many causes that destroy cultural heritage. If we have a good digital copy, we can transmit to future generation the path that was in that way. It's important because otherwise we don't have a legacy. So we need to involve the young people, but to involve in the right way. I mean, by considering that there is always an intention, there is a need of study, that all the facilities that digital technology allow do not mean that they cannot escape to study the theory of the history of art, history of architecture, history of the land, and then theory of restoration, of conservation, etc. These are the stones, the foundation. And after the technology help us to solve the problem maybe quicker by analyzing more data, so to have more affordable final information, and that's good. But without this theoretical background, so we need a good university and students engaged to study in this kind of university.